A real man will leave you. They're not going to go back and forth with you. They're not going to argue with you. They're not going to beg with you. They're not going to plead with you. You will get a warning at best. And if it's no changed behavior, they're out.
There's been a couple times I've been through an incident like this, and like she said, for the most part, you gotta chunk the deuces. Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, I want to talk to y'all about a few things that women do to lose good men. I know a lot of women be talking about how they want to have a good man in their life, but the thing is, they'll have a good man, but they'll take him for granted. Like, it's a lot of good dudes out here, but at the same time, the same dude that's good, these women don't want them. They want to all go after nice looking dudes or a dude like a Tyshawn, but at the same time, they don't want to put in the effort to keep a nice looking man. They just want to, take the shortcut to the top. Or if they do get a good dude, they want to sit there and cherry pick and, kind of have their head over the fence and see what else is out there. Nah, if you really want the dude you got and you cherish him, you will do the right things to keep him versus looking out for other guys. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to play these 3 short clips real quick, and eventually we're going to get to the one that's speaking about the 5 ways women lose good men. So with that being said, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button.
A real man will leave you. They're not going to go back and forth with you. They're not going to argue with you. They're not going to beg with you. They're not going to plead with you. You will get a warning at best. And if it's no changed behavior, they're out.
When she said that a real man would leave a woman without, hesitation, I can tell y'all for a fact, there's been multiple women that I done gave warnings to, telling them what my expectations were when it comes to, dating me and stuff. But these women, instead of wanting to actually make the effort to change, because, I put in a lot of work in order to become a better man for the right woman in my future and stuff. So when I run to these women, I expect them to be able to, to do the same thing. But a lot of them don't want to make that change. They want to be stuck in their ways and stuff. And, you got dudes that's out here the same way. But in order for you to elevate in life, you have to have an optimistic outlook on life. You can't sit there and think like, yeah, I'm going to do the same thing I've always been doing and expect different results. It's not going to work. So when it comes to me dating these type of women, telling them like, look, I want a woman that's able to articulate her feelings and emotions and thoughts and take accountability. A lot of them can't do it, so they thinking I'm just a regular old black dude or a hood dude. Like, I might came from the hood, but I don't think like them. So they'll have that same mentality, thinking that I'm going to tolerate it. But then when they wake up one day and I'm long gone, they do what the dudes do. They be out here, please, I want a second chance, let me do better, I could do better. Or they try to act more feminine. But at that point, I'm already checked out, just like the women do. So no, men don't want to sit there and deal with women that's going to sit there and play games and not address the feelings, and he's giving you a warning that you're still neglecting him. Let me go to the next clip.
One of the worst things we can do as men is to be with women who don't want us. I've been in that position too. I have simped, I have done stuff, I've been in the friend zone, I've done all that kind of stuff. And I will tell you, gentlemen, don't do it. Never do that. It's never a good idea. I said it 2 weeks old. Stop trying to win women over. And see, that's the beautiful thing about becoming a high value man. You don't have to win women over. You deal with the women who show interest in you and want to get on your program and are proving their worth to you.
As you heard from Kevin Samuels, rest this man's soul and everything, people do things that's outside the element in order to get love from women. But, as you start maturing and start realizing that you need to start prioritizing yourself and only making an effort towards those that actually make effort towards you, you start becoming more of a high value person, because you start seeing yourself on a higher playing field when it comes to the rest of these folks out here. Like me, I'm at the point where, like you said, I have done some simple behavior, in the past. I have never been in a friend zone, I tell you that. If I like a girl or whatever, but she's not reciprocating the feelings, I just move it on. I don't give on the finger or nothing like that. At the same time, I have too much respect and pride in myself in order to be with a woman that doesn't love me. Like, there's a lot of dudes out here that feel like if I don't be with this woman, I might not never find another woman like her ever again. The thing is, if you're already struggling and having issues with her, why do you want to keep staying with the same person? Like me, I welcome change. I welcome a new woman into my life. Like, I'm not gonna stick around and just grow old with the same person if this person person isn't making me happy. A lot of y'all is afraid to move on and stuff like this. The thing I think about a lot is this, like, I don't think about like I'm going to be with this person for the rest of my life. I would like to be with one person, but at the same time, we all are on the same journey to the end. You may not know when your time to go, but everybody has a time to go. So while you're on your way out your door, you need to be making sure that you have, you know, your life together, like you've done everything you could with the right person, versus sit with the same person talking about maybe life could have been better. No, if you want life to be better, then you need to move on. If this person is dragging you down, don't sit there and be with a woman that's not making you happy.
5 ways women lose a good man and how you can avoid it. Let's get into it, ladies. Number 1, taking them for granted. A man been so good to you for so long, you no longer see the value in him and what he does for you. Number 2, not communicating well or effectively, like expecting a man to read your mind and getting mad when he can. Number 3, being dismissive about how your behavior makes him feel, or becoming overly defensive when you're being held accountable for your actions. Rumor has it that women struggle with accountability. Number 4, being self-consumed and unwilling to compromise. Being so hyper-focused on your laundry list of needs, desires, wants, that you neglect his needs in the process. Remember, a relationship is not just about you or one person getting their needs met. And number 5, allowing your unaddressed trauma, your insecurity, make it hard for that man to enjoy his life and pursue his purpose in peace, becoming insufferable.
And y'all heard the 5 reasons that this woman had that she mentioned. Like, I've heard, I don't know who exactly this lady is and everything, but I heard that she don't put a man through the ringer as well. But the thing is, sometimes you have to learn from others or learn from your own mistakes in order to evolve. So, you know, she pointed out 5 things that more than likely she done caused and done and she don't want to do again. There's been some things that I've done in my past that I had to learn from, because like I said, my upbringing was kind of rough and it was a lot of things I was missing in my life. But over time, I was able to figure this out on my own. But if you were the person that's not willing to grow, that's not willing to change, that want to belittle you and bash you and make you stressed out and feel like you need to be in a horrible situation because this is how they are as a person, they're unwilling to change, then you're going to suffer with them. Like, you got to have enough courage in order to move on in life to get what you want out of it. So with that being said, I want to go ahead and close the video out. So leave a like, comment, or subscribe. This your boy Labz, and I'm out.